Eight of Pentacles and Ace of Swords. I do see strongly in your relationship. It's so strong. It's very, very strong. But she can't really focus on it right now with Ace of Swords because she's obviously focusing on what she's doing.
Hi everyone, welcome back to No Light Tarot, where I do tarot breakdowns of different situations, either hot topics or from the broader universe. So grateful to have you all. This is intuitive based. Please don't treat it as fact unless I post something after. My readings are usually accurate. It doesn't mean that this one it will be accurate. Please come into the reading with an open mind, an open heart, and a willingness to explore another side of the situation. Please make sure that you subscribe to keep up with the readings, and please make sure you like. If you like the video, comment, let me know. Today we're going to be talking about Erika, and I know we're talking about her a lot. I mean, clearly with the viewings, the viewings of her videos in my channel have done the best, as well as others, but mostly hers, and I use that as a barometer to see what you all want to hear or to talk about. And I really want to focus today on the possibility that she did not have any involvement in this. I don't want to get into any law aspect of it, but I did predict, a lot of the predictions that I predicted about her have become true. I also did predict that she is working with other people. So this is so interesting to me. I also want to emphasize that it is alleged, and unless a court document has come out about it, it is completely alleged and my intuition. So this is just let's try to keep it light and no heaviness. Let's just try to keep it light, and we're going to kind of play the clue mystery using tarot to see if you believe, or if the cards and my intuition believes that she could still be innocent.
So I'm doing this a little differently. I'm not doing past, present, future like I usually do. I've asked specific questions. The Five of Swords and Ace of Cups. She's very used to running. And like I said, because I've done a few videos of her in the past, like I said before, she's kind of like locked. She's locked and she wants to break free from it. I have a strong feeling that there is a new man in her life. I do pick that up very strongly. But she is still talking to Tom. And like I said before in my past videos, I don't think that her and Tom have had love for a long time. I think it's been just business, like Bonnie and Clyde, like I said last video. Bonnie and Clyde, but like in a business kind of way. So with the Fool, Chariot and Seven of Wands, she's kind of manifesting and putting into her life what she wants it to look like now, moving forward. There is definitely a new guy. I don't know if it's Scooter Braun, but there's definitely a younger guy in her life right now who approached her. I do see that very strongly. And again, it's intuitive based, so it's what I pick up on. So like I always say, this is alleged. So with 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, he's gonna help her, this new guy, kind of get out of her situation. I don't think he's giving her money right now, but he believes she's innocent. And you know, like it always says, innocent until proven guilty. I said this before in Dana's, I did a podcast with Dana, I did an episode with Dana Wilkie from Housewives of Beverly Hills before, and I said that I picked up them. I don't believe she knew the full extent of it until she got fully in. So I think in the beginning he gave her a story of like, oh, you know, we kind of cook numbers to make this happen, and he kind of lured her into it. He was like, do you want to, you know, like those get rich quick schemes? He kind of spoke to her like that. And because of her situation, she fell for it. And you know, I can only imagine, I have a lot of empathy for single mothers, especially I mean, for single parents in general, especially when she was on the other side of the country from the father. You know, I can only imagine she was by herself in California and this child. So I have a lot of empathy for that. I do think that she might not have made the best decision in getting involved with him, and it's not my place to say whether she should have chosen otherwise. But this is what happens when we get involved with people like Tom Girardi. You know, we think it's easy, we think it's nice, and then we end up like down the dumps. I haven't been involved with somebody like Tom Girardi, but I've had my experiences with somebody luring me in to situations and making it seem like romantically we'll get along well. You know, they're kind of taking the stability route, when in actual fact he can't even take care of himself. So 2 of Cups and 8 of Pentacles and Ace of Swords. I do see strongly in your relationship. It's so strong. It's very, very strong. But she can't really focus on it right now with Ace of Swords because she's obviously focusing on what she's dealing with. So with Queen of Wands in the World, you know, even though I have a lot of empathy for Erika, I just wish she would acknowledge the victims and be less about me and focus on them, because that's really what I see on social media. And I guess that social media is our outlet, but it just comes across like, you know, I was watching Juicy Scoop and Kimberly Archie, who used to work for Tom Girardi, I believe that's what I'm saying her name, I believe I'm saying her name correctly, but she said that she felt as though, hey, Erika asked for empathy and sympathy, but she's not willing to give it. And that's what I see strongly here. So that is very, very unfortunate. So with the Queen and the World, she still believes she's going to have a comeback. She still believes she's going to have a comeback. And I'd love to hear in the comment section, do you think she can come back from this? Because with Death and Rebirth, 4 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups, she still wants, deep down inside of her, and I think inside of all of us, there's this little child who wants to kind of make up for the past, you know. And this is what I also picked up that in the podcast that I did with Dana, is that she wants to make up for the life she never had as a kid. And it's almost like she has something to prove through her money, and like this persona that she might have been bullied. I mean, who wasn't, you know? And everything. It's so funny. I was thinking about the other day. I was like, I was bullied for having big lips. I was bullied for having a big butt. I was bullied for having big boobs. And like everything that I was bullied for is popular. So like, you know, what are these bullies wanting? But anyway, I think she was made fun of a lot growing up, and she kind of wants to prove to the world. That's why she's very defensive. I strongly feel like she has childhood trauma that she needs to address, because it's almost like she wants to make up for it somehow by being this person. And you know, I used to be like that too, that I felt like if I put on a persona for people that I went to school with, then they couldn't touch me, you know. If I showed that I was dating a particular person, if I showed this, if I showed that, if I showed that I had become who they've always wanted to be, then they would like me. But it doesn't work like that, because I don't think some people will ever like you, and it's okay, you know. So she's going to keep up this persona, very icy, and I do see that new guy. He has kids, the new guy. He has kids, but there is a new guy for sure. I don't know if it's suitable, and I really don't know, but I do know this new guy has kids. And she's actually like, when you're in, this is a very Cancer thing too, because Erika's a Cancer. When you're in their tight circle, they love you, but it takes a lot. And I don't really do well with most Cancers that I've met. In fact, I said this before, I feel like lots of Cancers I've known, especially the women, are not the nicest to me. We just don't vibe well. I feel like they can be very catty. But when you are trustworthy to them, like when they decide that they love you, they'll give you everything. And she's gonna be like that to his kids. I don't think she's gonna go to jail. I said that before. There's nothing for her to go to jail for. And that's where people get confused about the innocence or proven guilty. There have been documents that have proven that she had some involvement in this, in the allegations. Now, to the extent we don't know, and that will come out for sure. But I do know she's not going to go to jail. Definitely she's not going to go to jail. So 4 of Swords, the Moon, and 3 of Cups. She's going to release a lot of friendships. I see her moving. I think I picked this up before. I see her moving. And the Sun and Page of Swords. I still see that makeup line. Something to do with makeup. If she isn't in the makeup herself, she's going to invest in people doing makeup. So that's what I have for you. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what you think. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. And like if you like the video. Take care.